Hey fellas, if you're struggling on stage 5 of Shiki Ouji, well don't worry, I got you. This fight is pretty self-explanatory and it's pretty dang easy. Alright, I'll go ahead and show you the team and my Rev Cards. Let's go. Alrighty fellas, I'm gonna explain this the most brain dead way I possibly can. Okay? His first action is a AoE Virgil Slash. His second action after that is gonna be a single target hammer move followed by an AoE follow-up, okay? His third action is going to be an AoE slash move, and then his next turn is going to be a single target hammer move, followed by a AoE follow-up. So, it's literally a pattern. It's literally AoE slash, single target hammer, AoE follow-up, Virgil slash, single target hammer, AoE follow-up. It's literally a pattern. So, what you can do is, if you bring Soy here, you take advantage of his skill 3 and use skill 3 during the turn where he's going to do the single target hammer attack. Okay, that's really it. This boss is super brain dead. Let's go ahead and show you my team and my Rev Cards. Let's go. Alrighty fellas, so this is the team I'll be running. Flurret's going to be your main DPS, Marion's going to be your main healer, and Soy's going to be your main debuffer slash tank pseudo sustain. So if you don't have Marion, you can swap out for something like the twins. Make sure you run them on their medic side. If not, you can go with Lufo, or you can do Morgana. Just as long as you bring a healer, you should be fine here. But in my case, I'm going to run Minami. Obviously, Futaba is going to be Navi. But let's go ahead and show you some Rev Cards here. So my Flurret is running the Win DPS set, Harmony and Victory. Soy is running the Defense Shred set, if I can find him. Soy, there you are. So that's going to be Departure and Control. Minami is running the Highlight Boost slash AoE damage buff set. So that's going to be Trust and Prosperity, like I said. And for Futaba, you're going to run the Navi set, Resolve and Labor. As for Wonder Dagger, I ran Ex Machina, because that's what a lot of people have. As for Personas, you're going to run Vishnu for the Wind of Nirvana. He's a really good wind swept slash debuffer persona. Yanosik, I used him for Rakunda, for Mark. And then you're going to run Cohesion on Dominion. So this fight is pretty easy. Like I said, the pattern again was literally AoE slash into like the single target hammer plus AoE follow-up. So there, since he did the slash, next turn is going to be like a single target move followed by an AoE. So don't do gun here unless you're ballsy like me. You would preferably do Shun skill 3 here if you're lacking in terms of sustain slash defense, because this guy hits really hard. So if you can, just Shun skill 3 here instead of doing what I just did and just gun. But you know, I wanted to see if I could get away with it and watch what happens. Look at that damage, right? Here, look at this. Oh, Ultra Instinct Flurret. So I kind of got lucky there. But I'll go ahead and describe to you the roles of each character. So Minami, you're going to be using skill 2, skill 3. If you can hoard skill 3 with diagnostics, go for it. You know, always good to hoard that skill 3 with her stacks up. Flurret is going to be using his highlight primarily and skill 3. That's it. And then Shun, you're going to switch between gun, smash hit, and skill 3 whenever he does like the big single target hammer attack. As for Wonder's rotations, it's very easy. You just do Yanosik Rakunda until like right here. Look what I'm doing. See, right? Vishnu, Wind of Nirvana. And then on the third Wonder rotation, you just do Cohesion. And then make sure you target Cohesion onto Flurret. And yeah, Flurret's going to just be your skill 3 bot. So, yeah. And Futaba, just play Futaba how you'd normally play her. Just, you know, skill 1 for the AoE debuff. And then skill 3, put the weakness implant onto like Flurret. And yeah, you should do big PP damage. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the run, boys. And I'll talk to y'all at the very end. I forgot to add this, but for other highlights, say for example you're a little bit of short on HP, you can use Marion highlight or a Soy highlight. That can heal up well. Wonder's highlight's pretty good too. For what's it called? Dionysus highlight is pretty good. It could buff the team's damage. Just do it whatever you got to do. But this boss is pretty easy as long as you build flurret like mine's. Because literally he doesn't do as much damage if you run double sustain like what I'm doing here. Well, in any case, this should be the end of the run. And yeah, I hope this guide helped y'all out, man. GG's. Well, boys, I know this was kind of a short video, but I kind of just wanted to show off flurret, man. He's so fun to play, and he does some big PP damage for a freaking 4-star, Just wanted to show off a little bit of, my little baby boy flurret here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. I always respond to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Or at least I try, right? I'll talk to you all in the next video. Deuces.